What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another video on the channel. We are doing my poll plans for Dissidia Opera Omnia 2023. We're gonna start with the current events first. Maria, I obviously skipped. Yuna, I have her, she's great. Jack Garland, I have him, he's great. Now with future units. With Beatrix FR, I love Beatrix, so more likely than not, I'm going to be pulling on that FR. Am I gonna be using her a whole lot? Probably not, but I'm kind of just pulling her because she's a favorite. Rydia, the same thing with her. Her FR looks pretty nasty and pretty fun to play with. If God allows me to still have enough tickets to chicken her FR, I will go ahead and do that. Now with Iroha, here's the tricky thing about Iroha. I want her BT and I have enough to green another unit. The question is, will I be able to get that BT and not have to spend 125,000 gems to do it? If I had enough tokens to buy her BT, it would be perfect here. I might have to sell me some BTs that I don't use or something. I will have to figure something out. Machina, his FR, I'm 100% getting. I have him greened, so as long as I get that FR, everything else is squared away. Fusoya, I remember seeing a couple gameplay footage of him here and there on JP. I wasn't really that impressed, to be honest. I mean, yeah, he has some cool animations, but other than that, I don't really see anything super broken about him. So more likely than not, I'm gonna be skipping Fusoya. Ash, her FR and BT. Ha!
This nigga is trash.
I don't feel any type of way, particularly with Arden. I mean, I guess he's cool, but I don't really see him as a favorite of mine. Seiss with her FR. I saw her reworks, or rework. I don't even know if you can call it a rework because her off damage turns are still only 1 HP dump. I don't know why they thought it was a good idea. It's very disappointing to see. If she had 2 HP dumps for a trap, one of them was single target, only the other one was AoE, that still would have been great. That wouldn't have been super broken, but the fact that they still just kept it to 1 HP dump per enemy, it's disappointing. I don't like it. Strago with his FR, I really enjoy using Strago. He's a very weird character. He does terrible damage, but at the same time, he does amazing damage. It's weird. I don't actually know how his FR really works, so let me just look that up real quick. So Strago's gonna be hitting 80%. Other party members can hit for a max of 60%. That's not too bad of an FR, honestly. It's pretty accessible, and I have a lot of magic users that can utilize that FR. Yeah, I'll consider pulling that FR. Dark Cecil. I felt no type of way with him when he originally came out on JP. I don't know if he's good or not. Let me know in the comments below if he is. More likely than not, gonna skip him. Now we get to Jessie. Jessie is one that I'm very excited for. I literally barely missed her banner when I initially started my JP account. My JP account started when Garnet was around and Jessie was already gone. So I'm very excited to get another chance to pull for her. Yeah, I'm gonna be pulling her entire kit and I'm gonna be trying to get that blue armor as well. Now we get to the era that I'm more familiar with because I played quite a bit of this era when I was playing JP, and the first person I built was Garnet. And as great as she still is, I'm not super impressed by how her FR works. The percentages are somewhat respectable, I suppose. Is it anything game breaking? Absolutely not. I'm still gonna be pulling for that FR. My Garnet's already green, blue armored, force enhanced, all of that, so I might as well, you know. I don't think she's as game breaking as she was before. One person that is game breaking. Oh boy, Warrior of Light with his FR. I don't have him greened, I don't have his BT, but I might actually consider going all in and pulling for his entire kit. But yeah, if you guys don't know the utter monstrosity that is Warrior of Light. Woo boy, I'm just gonna say you not ready. 7 with her FR. I do not have 7 built at all. For what I understand, she does quite a bit of damage. However, apart from that, she isn't really that interesting to me. I'm probably gonna skip. And now we're gonna be having the new cycle of units, and we're going to be having the new schedule of unit banners, which is great because you have a lot of time to do other stuff, but on the flip side, you probably won't be playing as much of this game. Neon with her FR and BT is going to be coming out, and you best believe I will be pulling for that Neon. For all her kit, and I will be getting that alternate costume because she looks so cool. She looks like she just came from a runway of Giorgio Armani. Absolutely love the outfit they picked for her alt. I loved using her in JP. She was so much fun to use, and I cannot wait to pull, build, and use her in Global. Now we have Vivi. Final Fantasy IX diehards, I know this might hurt to hear when I say this, but if I'm being completely honest, I wasn't that impressed with him. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot lie. I cannot lie to you guys and say that I really enjoyed him when all reality, he was okay to me. Yeah, his FR Echo does crap tons of damage, and yeah, his follow-up is very fun to use. However, apart from that, I'm not impressed. His FR conditions are a lot less flexible than most other units. And yes, I know the stipulation with Final Fantasy IX, whenever a unit comes out, you're supposed to build and everything because they're Final Fantasy IX. However, I'm gonna be skipping Vivi. Now we have Sarah. I'm 100% getting her, okay? I have her back in JP. If you really want, you can actually use her as an AoE DPS. She does that much damage. Her follow-ups with lightning are all 100% AoE, and I believe apart from her skill 1, every single attack does spread damage. It's great. And as a bonus caveat, her BT theme slaps. Fire, 10 out of 10. I need it on a vinyl so I can play it. Definitely pulling for Sarah's BT and FR. Mog, great cleanser, fantastic cleanser. And actually with his newest rework, he does great damage. There are units that fulfill his role better as a support unit. For example, Garnet. One thing that he has over units like Garnet is damage. He has 2 AoE follow-ups with every attack that he does, and they do great damage. I think he's fantastic in that regard. He's great at cleansing. He's great at healing. Me personally, I'm gonna be trying to save as much as possible. I'm probably gonna skip on him, but if I have an excess amount of resources by the time he comes out, I might pull for him. Now we have Squall and Jack Garland. Jack Garland, I already have him built, you already know, but Squall with his FR and BT, I heard he does a lot of damage. I heard he does copious amounts of damage, perhaps on the level of Jack. But listen, I already have units that do the exact same thing as him already in my roster, and I don't even have to pay for it anymore, so I might skip Squall again. You know who I'm not skipping though? Rubicante, the best tank in the game. I'm sorry, the best tank in the game. No one can say to me otherwise when it comes to counter damage. No one does it better than your boy. 6 AoE HP dumps for every counter attack that he does. Are you crazy? Hey yo, what the fuck? And I am 100% pulling for him, no question. Kuriyasame, while he is very impressive and he does do great damage now, I didn't see that big of a need to pull for him in JP, and to be honest, I don't really see a need to pull for him now. Of course, I could be wrong. I'm not the most informed about his kit. Maybe you guys can tell me a little bit more of what he does in the comments below, and maybe I'll change my mind in that regard. Aerith, you already know I'm going for that BT. You already know I'm going for that BT. I loved using her, and I was very happy with how she came out. I already have her alternate costume. I already have her blue armored. I already have her FR. I might as well finish with that BT. 100% getting Aerith. Kina, yes. I regret so much not getting Kina because her BT effect is broken. It is absolutely busted, and I want it, and I want it now. Seymour with his FRBT, I'm not interested. I skipped him before, and I'm probably gonna skip him now. I would have already had Rydia's FR and LD if I decided to pull for her. Pain with her FR and BT, I was interested in getting her. She has a HP poison mechanic built into her kit now, but to my knowledge, it still doesn't get affected by force time, so you're still going to be doing the same fixed amount of damage, even if you're in, say, 900% force time. It sucks. I'm not that interested in Pain. Balthier, he's cool. He has one of the coolest BT animations in the game. However, apart from that, I'm not really interested in them. Lon and Rin, though, with their FR, I already have them BT plus, blue armored, everything. All I would need to do is just max out their FR and force enhance them, which is not the hardest thing to do. So maybe just for the giggles, I might get their FR. Celeste, she's great, but I'm skipping her. Beatrix, I would have already had her FR. Now we have Core and Noctis. Noctis, I have in BT plus, so I'm definitely getting that FR. Core, I have his FR, I just need to get his BT plus. So yep, I'm definitely getting both of these people because Final Fantasy 15, I'm pretty biased when it comes to Final Fantasy 15, so I'm definitely building both of these cats. Edgar with his FR and BT, I don't know how he is. People who have used him in JP, let me know how he is in the comments below. I don't exactly know how he works, but as of right now, I'm gonna take this opportunity to save some resources. Rex, I was not able to use him. I did get his FR and LD back in JP, but I ended up not getting his BT. Maybe I can consider getting his kit this time around, but since I already have a godlike tank in Rubicante, my priority to get him isn't exactly that high. Rem, her FR and BT, she's very fun to use. However, I don't necessarily have her at the top of my priority of BT FRs to pull for. So if I'm showering in gems and I have gems to spare, maybe I'll pull for her kit. General Leo, I might get him. His follow-up is very cool. Now with Iris, I'm inclined to say yes, I will build her kit. Not too sure yet. I do know she's a tank, and even though I have Rubicante, she is Final Fantasy 15, so I I might pull for her. Yuffie, as much as I like Final Fantasy VII, I'm not really that fond of how Yuffie's kit works. She's kind of a more niche character. She's great at cleansing and she's great at dispelling. However, when it comes to damage output, I don't know if she's necessarily the best. I could be wrong about that. Maybe you guys can clarify that in the comments below. But as of right now, yeah, I'm skipping that. Auron with his FR and BT. I really like Auron. I really like using him. If his BT and FR come out, he's just going to be that much better. So yeah, I might consider getting Auron. Braska, I don't know if he's good. Truth be told, I don't know if Braska's good with his rework in BT. I have his FR and LD. So if I want to build him, all I would need is the BT. I don't know if I'm going to use him. Dorgon is very fun to use. I might get him. I don't exactly know how his BT works, but it's Dorgon, so I might consider getting it. Setzer with his FR and BT. Very cool stuff. I wonder if his newest rework focuses more on utility or if they gave him a lot more damage. I do really love using his freeze, so if they make him more viable to be a main party member, maybe I'll consider getting it. Oh, Zack, I forgot to say something about Zack.
How could you do this to me?
Yeah, Zack originally came out with Aerith. Yeah, I'm gonna be getting his FR because he's greened already for me. Astos, from what Simply Lost tells me, does craps amount of damage. Even more so than people like Jack Garland. Yes, that is possible. Honestly, that's music to my ears. He looks amazing. He looks sick. His animations look fantastic. I'm probably gonna get him. Yeah, Cloud with his FR and BT. I'll be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of how Cloud works. Rosa with her FR and BT. I just hope she does damage. I assume her auras are really good. I just hope they give her something to fix her damage because her damage is terrible. I'm sorry. Someone has to say it. Her damage sucks. Jill Nabat. I don't know who this is. Oh, she looks nice. Oh, wait. Oh my god. Hey, yo. What? That's what she looks like. Oh no. She got the glasses too. And I also really appreciate the developers for giving her big, nice shoulder pads. I really think the shoulder pads add a nice touch to her outfit. I really do think they fit her. I also really love her big round collars. It's a really nice collar. It reminds me a bit of the Middle Ages, and I know Final Fantasy is really big on the Middle Age outfits, so this is a really nice touch. Also, she has nice boobs. Anyways, that's it. Those are my poll plans for 2023. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!